Have you noticed this? You can be completely okay when you're alone, but the moment you walk into a group, a party, a gathering, the loneliness hits harder. And what makes it worse is this thought. Why do I feel more isolated here than when I'm actually alone? You laugh at the right moments. You listen. You nod. You say the right things. From the outside, everything looks normal. But inside, it feels like there's an invisible wall between you and everyone else. You're there, but you're not really with them. So you start blaming yourself. You tell yourself you're too sensitive, that you expect too much, that you should just be grateful to be included. Slowly, you start believing this loneliness is a personal flaw. But it isn't. Here's what's actually happening. In most groups, people don't connect emotionally. They connect functionally. They bond over jokes, shared activities, small talk, surface harmony. That kind of connection works for many people. But if you're someone who craves emotional safety, depth, or being truly understood, your brain doesn't register that as connection. So even though you're surrounded by people, your nervous system still feels alone. Not because something is wrong with you, but because the environment doesn't match your emotional language. And this is where something important happens. To survive socially, you shift into performance mode. You read the room. You adjust your tone. You filter your thoughts. You become agreeable, calm, easy to be around. Psychology sometimes calls this masking. It's not fake. It's adaptive. But here's the cost. When you perform, you're not present. And when you're not present, your body knows it. Your smile feels forced. Your energy drops after the interaction. You leave the room feeling more tired than connected. That's why the loneliness hits harder in groups. You're not unseen. You're unrecognized. And here's the key realization. You're not lonely because you lack people. You're lonely because you lack attunement. Being liked is not the same as being known. A room full of people can meet your need to belong, but still miss your deeper need to be understood. So what do you do with this? You stop trying to connect with the whole room. Depth doesn't happen in groups. It happens in moments. One honest sentence, one unfiltered reaction, one small moment where you don't perform. Even a quiet conversation with one safe person can dissolve that invisible wall more than an entire group ever will. This loneliness isn't a weakness. It's a signal. It's your system telling you that you're wired for real connection, not surface noise. And if this video felt a little too accurate, you're not broken. You're not difficult. You're not asking for too much. You're just wired for deeper connection. And there are more people like you than you think. If you've ever felt that invisible wall, comment the word wall below so others know they're not the only ones in the room feeling it.